What's up, guys? It is the Bad Wolf, and I want to thank each and every one of you guys for just being you, except for the scummy people out there. But then again, if you're more divine, even the bad people out there have a place in this story. For bad people teach the best lessons. I just don't think I need to go to school with them. Oh, let's get into it. Once again, it is the Bad Wolf. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Make sure you guys are staying aware and you're staying healthy. And well, you should be joining me on my Bad Wolf Unrestricted channel because I get to talk freely over there. Here, it's nice, but that particular channel, some of you guys may not like me over there, or you may not like how I think about certain things, or some of you guys may, in fact, love me even more for keeping it G 1000. Oh, yeah, just like my TikTok channel, James C Lovett, the Bad Wolf. I think some things need to be said, and I would like to think I lead a pretty balanced life. So I'm just going to keep it real. So if you guys want to learn what I really think, if you guys want to learn how I've learned to look at things, what I've been through, uh, how should I say, my perspective on relationships, technology, aliens, ghosts, vitamins, you name it, all this other stuff over here. So you guys just thought I just had law books. I only did this legal stuff. Oh no. No, 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 no. I do a whole lot more than that. I study damn near everything. I study everything. All right. So I'm going to go into all that stuff, all the topics, everything that comes up that I feel like talking about or that's presented to me. If I take interest in it, I will be talking about on that channel. Because here's the interesting. So I kind of want to see, I'm going to run these two channels side by side. I want to see, well, I already know what should happen. Bad Wolf Unrestricted should probably surpass this channel because unfortunately, so many people out there like entertainment, gobbledygook, shenanigans, drama. So we're going to talk about all that over there, including the use of drama to detune your frequency to keep you fixated like a zombie for the system. We're going to go into all that. So join me over there on my other YouTube channel, Bad Wolf Unrestricted. Matter of fact, at the end of this video, a link for you to be able to use to chime in will be there to join me on that particular YouTube channel. It's so weird. I don't have all the features and functions like I have on this channel on that one because it's a baby. So help my baby wolf grow. And I appreciate you guys, especially as we reach on this channel almost to 100,000. I think we're at 86,000 or 87, somewhere in there, whatever it is. But yeah, we'll get there with your help. So thank you guys. Like I said, this is all the stuff, especially over there, all the stuff they don't want you guys to know. And also over there, the comment sections are open unless we need a reason to not have them open. So feel free to chime in the comments as always. The filters are on. My people are watching. So be respectful because that's just a good human thing to do. Remember, if I don't, something I'm doing or something I'm saying you don't like, you don't have to take to the keyboard. Just don't watch it. But if you want to share, hey, could have added this or that. A little bit of criticism is okay. Once again, these are just my feelings and thoughts. And if it hurts you somewhere, you should probably go and heal that spot first because it means I'm touching too close to the truth. And all I'm trying to do is get you to maybe heal that spot and to grow better. That's it. Not out here to attack anybody at all, ever. It's not what I do. But if you attack me, I'm bringing dragons and rhinoceroses and alligators and a whole bunch of hood monks with me and maybe some other people because that's how we do it. I ain't going to start it, but I will finish it. That being said, let's get into it. So, what's this particular video of the day? Oh, it's about loser of the day. Let's take a look and see who the bad wolf thinks is a loser. Especially because on this particular channel, and I may or may not put this on my other channel. So to all of my Bad Wolf unrestricted viewers, I might have filmed this over there and then brought it over here. So don't think I'm cheating on you. It's just called a menage a trois. All right. So let's jump into this video because I think you guys are gonna, well, you guys know me by now. I'm only gonna bring you stuff that it's like, oh, so all right, I'll spill the beans a little bit. So this video is about loser of the day, who's a judge, and this comes in the state of Wisconsin. This is one of the reasons why, no matter what state a judge is in, they're still yet people. And this is why I tell you guys we have to file complaints against these individuals, these persons in power, these people in positions, these public trustees. And at some point in time, like as I'm doing right now, I'm passing you guys the torch so that you guys can then start to set up campaigns, multi-state class action lawsuits, form groups to just pour in complaints to the various people in authority about these particular people. So without further ado, let's take a look and see what this dress robe, black robe wearing loser of the day. So, all right. So it looks like here we're sharing the screen. Yeah. Okay. You guys got it. All right. So Outagamie County, I think that's how you say it. Outagamie County, Wisconsin. Wisconsin judge will resign, but won't face criminal charges. How can you resign and not face criminal charges? And then let's see what he did for jailing a cement contractor. So if they're saying he won't face criminal charges, that means they probably should, but because he's stepping down, you know what, let's just get into it. Let's just so shot goes out to Wisconsin Watch, a nonprofit, nonpartisan newsroom. Fair use on all of this. All right, so let's
man during a probation hearing over an unrelated financial dispute, but he will resign in February before his term expires, a special prosecutor assigned to the case said Thursday. Outagamie County Judge Mark McGinnis had jailed cement contractor Tyler Barth in December 2021 over a private money dispute that was not a matter before the court.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Stop sharing. Put it on me. I thought judges are always like, don't take it emotional. It's not personal, young man. It's just business. But already out of the gate, this is a conflict of interest. They had a private thing going on. This judge never should have, he should have recused himself, but he didn't. So once again, now we've got a sovereign judge. You guys need to start hitting them back. Sovereign police officers, sovereign judge, sovereign clerk won't file my forms, my records, files. Hit them back with the same BS that they're doing. So here we have a sovereign judge, and that's how I'm going to title this: sovereign judge, and then whatever else. The judge should have recused himself the moment he had out of court interactions or knew that he would be judging over this particular person, but he didn't. So he had full well knowledge of this. So he should be prosecuted. He put himself in a position to be prosecuted. The guy he went after or other people should take that judge to federal court and sue them over it. He should be disciplined. Oh, but he's stepping down, so I guess it's okay. because yeah, he's almost close to retirement, I believe, anyway, and I think he still will get his retirement. So, but I digress. Let's take a look. Maybe he can redeem himself. I don't know. Let's see.
Court. McGinnis accused Barth of theft, but Barth had not been arrested or charged with a crime. Wisconsin Watch first reported the case in January 2024. La Crosse County District Attorney Tim Gurenk was appointed as a special prosecutor in the case in March 2024, more than a year after the Wisconsin Department of Justice opened a criminal investigation. That's crazy, the fact that nobody's going to prosecute him for it, that's insane, Barth said in an interview Thursday. If he's retiring, I guess that's good, he can't do that to nobody else, but it's just bullshit, in my opinion.
Facts.
Gruenk said several factors led him not to charge. McGinnis had acknowledged.
Yeah. What factors? You're part of the same bar. You take an oath to protect the bar. You guys all have bar cards. You've known him for a long time, and you don't want to be that guy in within your craft. Come on, man.
Acknowledged through his attorney that he could have handled the matter differently.
Oh, so he acknowledged that he could have handled it differently. Yeah, he could have handled the situation differently. He could have recused himself. Come on, man. How many jobs you guys go to your job and just feel like a candy bar or do something like that and see what doesn't happen to you guys. This guy messed up a man's whole life, or dang near, and all he has to do is say, "Oh, I could have handled it better. Sorry, I'm just going to retire."
Differently, McGinnis' decision to retire, and concerns.
How can we possibly have? Well, we know this isn't the American system. This is the U.S. system. But how can we trust, believe, have faith in these abusers, these sovereign judges who don't have any repercussions? Their own system should be going after him, and they're not. They're like, ah, well, that's that good old boys. Good, back slap. Everything's okay. Oh, we don't want to prosecute him. We don't want to mess up his record. So you've got this BS buddy buddy system, not only amongst other bar members and in the system, but then judges who are racially motivated to be like, oh well, even though he essayed this half. Now this story I'm saying right here is not a part of what we're talking about right here. Okay, but one judge. Oh well, we don't want to mess up the young man's future, even though he brutally essayed a girl who was half drunk behind a building. Well, I tell you, if that would have been my daughter, what kind of justice would have been enacted for him and other people? Believe that, educationally speaking, this is ridiculous. Our legal and lawful system is looking like a joke every day, and just think about all the atrocities that have happened since the beginning of its creation that we don't even know about. How many people on the side of the road never got their day in court because they mysteriously found a weapon on somebody who didn't own that weapon and now they're unalived? Or females assaulted on the side of the road, or people lost their families in court. People like me who some of these judges don't care for, don't want to help me, don't want to process things the right way. And baby mamas run off with your son to other states. Real talk. And they just get to get away with it, sit back, enjoy their everyday, la la la. Meanwhile, you have to fight a mental war every day. Or the husband can't see his kids, or they're taking his money, or she was locked up on something she didn't even do after being essayed by some cop or some Now, obviously, I know the world's not a perfect place. It's not what I'm saying, but the judge even said I could have handled it better. He knew. He knew. There's no, oh, I didn't even think of it. No, he knew he should not have been on that case. He knew he could have handled it better, but he went after this guy for something unrelated. He should have been recused. Now, I'm not saying that should have been an absolute termination just right there, per se. But in all actuality, yeah, kind of. I don't think he should lose his pension over it, but I think that he should be fined, and I think that he should do some time. What's fair is fair. Oh, and if you want to say, well, that's not really fair, okay, well then it's not fair what you did to him. So let's give the judge, the sovereign judge, an unfair judgment himself.
Concerns about the separation of powers between the executive and judicial branches of government overcharging a judge for a mistake made on the bench. This isn't.
I mean, the fact that they're in a judicial position, these people, every cop, every judge, every lawyer, every attorney, all these people are supposed to be the best of the best, know their job, and uphold the American way of life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness. So, how are they going to penalize you with a regular job or a regular life more severely than somebody in a position of power, trust, judicial, legal, lawful knowledge who messes up? It should be 100 times worse. But they don't fear the system. And obviously, they don't fear us because we're not standing up. We're not getting together. See, put the camera. We, the people, are also part of the problem. I'm not going to put it all on these sovereign judges, sovereign police officers, and sovereign sheriffs out there, because you also have good sheriffs, good judges, good lawyers, good attorneys, good police out there. But I challenge you as Americans, even though when you're in office, you are U.S. citizens, which are legally different than Americans. You're in the American family, but you're not operating as a private citizen, a national, a true American, but you're in the American family. How many bad judges, lawyers, sheriffs, attorneys, cops do you have if the good ones don't speak up and do their job? But then again, how the system is crafted is that if it's found out that these other people did report them, then they're looked at as snitches. And then all the other ones look at you as the problem. We protect our own, the blue line of secrecy, right? And all that good jazz. So sell your soul and sell the country out to make sure you, but then again, to what? To have that check, put your head down, just do your job. Well, if everybody keeps putting their head down, it sounds like to me you're worshiping the wrong master. Because if I'm going to put my head down before somebody, it's going to be the creator of the universe, not some guy in a robe or whatever. But now, most of you guys, now you guys see the problem. So if we can't rely on them, don't ask us for our faith and blind trust when most of them don't even know the Constitution, Declaration, and Bill of Rights themselves. So that leaves it up to we, the people, to feel passionate about some things and to start to hold these foreign agencies, municipalities, and some three-letter agencies out there accordingly responsible for what they're doing and what they're not doing. Otherwise, you'll continue to keep getting the same things you've always gotten, and that is the definition of insanity: is if you expect it to change when nothing changes. Let's get back at it. Let's finish it up.
isn't a case to test those parameters, especially since he acknowledged that he should have done it differently, Gruenk said in an interview.
Oh, that's horse crap. So you're telling me, hey, Mr. Police Officer, I'm sorry I robbed the bank, but you know what? I'm not going to do it again. And I probably should have done it differently. And then we're cool, right? We're good? We're good? Okay. Right.
Interview. Gruenk said McGinnis informed Governor Tony Evers on Wednesday of his retirement effective February 1st, which McGinnis indicated would follow his 55th birthday and make him eligible for retirement benefits. McGinnis and his attorney Michelle Jacobs, the former top federal prosecutor in Milwaukee, did not reply immediately to calls and emails requesting comment.
Imagine that.
Barth had appeared before McGinnis for a probation review hearing on a felony conviction for fleeing an officer. McGinnis accused him of stealing several $1,000s from a cement contracting customer. The customer's spouse worked in the same courthouse for another Outagamie County judge. Even though Barth had not been arrested or charged with theft, McGinnis ordered him jailed for 90 days, saying he would release Barth as soon as he repaid the customer.
Wow. So, yeah, okay. So obviously this guy's not, well, I mean, we don't know his history, but on a personal thing, you jailed him for 90 days. You know what? Any of you guys right now, if you were jailed for 90 days, just because the judge and like what did Kamala Harris say in one of her interviews? She said, "Do you know how powerful it is to be the Attorney General, I think for California, that with the stroke of my pen, I can take away someone's whole life?" That's pretty cocky. That's pretty you know, makes me feel kind of some kind of way about people in power saying things like that. Not to say that it's not true, but to say it so willy-nilly, like, oh yeah, it's just my pen. No, it should be your brain going, I'm going to weigh the evidence, and if I need to take away this person's rights forever, I will, because they've been found guilty, not just because I have a pen and if I want to do that, I can do it. That's a horrible person to have in charge. But unfortunately, most of the time, that's what we have is morons, evil people, dark souls, demons, whatever you're going to call them, in these positions of power. A lot of them are not there because they want true American justice. But if any one of you guys were jailed for 90 days, I guarantee you, your bills wouldn't be paid. They would be trying to foreclose on your house. Your car is going to be towed. Your kids, ain't nobody there to take care of them. But see, what they do is they get us divided. This is where I was going with my statement earlier. They get us divided. They divide all of us Americans. We don't have to believe in the same red or blue or this or that or gay or straight or whatever else, as long as we come together on the problems. And we're not even coming together on the problems. They're like, well, that's your problem. Doesn't affect me. You need to start creating petitions online. We want these changes. And then everybody in your state and then the government just create one in each state or create one main one and then send it out to all of them. This is what we want and keep pushing, pushing, pushing. You want change? Be the change. Change doesn't just happen. They're not going to do it. Why would they ever do it? Why would they change themselves? It's either going to come from we the people or a financial collapse like the Great Reset or something. And if they're the only ones at the helm at the decision table, we're not going to, yeah, it ain't going to benefit us. It's going to be a new level, a new world, a whole new world, but the same bullshit. Come on, y'all got to get in the game. Wake up.
Customer. The 32-year-old Fremont resident spent 3 days in jail before Fond du Lac attorney Kirk Evanson intervened and persuaded McGinnis to release him. Barth said Thursday he would seek an attorney in hopes of filing a lawsuit.
As he should.
McGinnis was first elected in 2005, at age 34, and has been re-elected every 6 years without opposition. Most recently, he was re-elected in April 2023 for a term that runs through July 2029. Wisconsin judgeships are nonpartisan. Gruenk, a Democrat, is a 30-year prosecutor, including the past 18 years as the La Crosse County District Attorney. Gruenk was appointed as special prosecutor by the Outagamie County Circuit Court in March 2024 after Outagamie County District Attorney Melinda Tempelis determined it would be a conflict of interest for her office to handle the case.
Mm-hmm.
Legal experts agree judges have unparalleled latitude for taking away someone's liberty, especially if the person is on probation. But invoking criminal penalties to compel action in an unrelated dispute arguably goes beyond a judge's lawful authority.
So this is ultra vires. Ultra vires, he overextended his power and the court's power on some personal stuff. He should be prosecuted.
Authority. Wisconsin legal experts said they weren't aware of any instance in which a sitting Wisconsin judge was charged with a crime for actions taken as a judge. Experts also
I guarantee that they have done those crimes.
had said they did not expect criminal charges against McGinnis, but that a referral to the State Judicial Commission would be possible.
Ooh, you're going to tell on this boss of commissions who will look at it and say, you were bad. Don't do it again. We're going to put a mark on your record. And then he gets to keep doing it. Do you see how insane that sounds and is?
Possible. With McGinnis' announced retirement, it's unclear if the commission, which could take up the matter on its own, would do so.
Nah, they're
Any
not
matters before the Judicial Commission are generally confidential. They become public only if the commission files a complaint against a judge or if the judge being investigated waives confidentiality.
And guess what? They probably won't because they're going to be like, well, he's retiring anyway. What's the humbug? We don't need to dilly-dally in such things. Just, it'll blow over. Meanwhile, though it sounds like the guy's okay at least, that could have ruined him, could have ruined his marriage or his family. What if he was a single father and had nobody take care of his kids and his kids were just taken and then put into a foster home or whatever else as a convenience, which then makes them money? Loser of the day goes to that particular judge. All right, guys, that's it. I got more videos coming up for you. Appreciate each and every one of you. Have a great day, great weekend. Stay out of trouble, stay out of their crosshairs and all that good jazz. Be a non belligerent, non combatant. Do the best you can every day. I believe in you. I'll talk to you guys later.